I don't think we did not introduce the show. Welcome to Papaya Island.
Papaya 9, not news, with Neil and Jonas. Papaya 9, not news.
With Neil and Jonas.
So you know the NBA during the anthem has been kneeling during the anthem, and one player stood today. Jonathan Isaac of the Orlando Magic.
But you think he stood just like out of a political statement, or because he's like
He said the teachings of Jesus Christ influenced his life and decisions, and insists after much thought that kneeling of demonstration wasn't right for him. So he thinks God, there's something in him that compels him that Jesus Christ is saying to stand.
maybe he's like, I'll only kneel for Jesus.
The tough thing is that he plays for the Magic.
Mm.
And so they just got balled the fuck out right after that. Imagine summoning all the courage in the world.
Right.
Like, I'm going to make this big stand. And then getting like 6 points, 3 rebounds.
Yikes. After you prayed. Damn.
His teammates are like... There's one teammate that's next to him just looking at him incredulously. Like,
Really?
Right, yeah.
Do you think it was just like everyone gets up, everyone, or is like they go outside and then everyone gets to the knee and he stays up, or was it a moment he's on his knee and he looks around and he's like, he does a stand, everyone's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing up.
Like it's a move?
You know what?
Missed the whole thing.
Fuck this shit. Or maybe he had to tie his other shoe and he got caught in the middle.
Man, dude. I feel for guys like that, man. They want to put Christ in basketball, man. Yeah, you gotta come correct.
Dude, we know Jesus could not have hooped in the league. There's no way. You see his body.
Right, come on, dog. I just feel like you know if Jesus has your back like that.
You don't have to say anything about it.
You know if Jesus has your back like that. You know?
Yeah.
Like Moses couldn't approach Pharaoh like that. So you gotta, he knew what he had with Jesus, man. You gotta know.
There is like the feeling of having the Spirit with you, and then also like kind of the slight ego of like, I need to say something.
Yeah.
I need to like make a point.
Right. You brought him in, and you lost.
But they have a platform. It's like. They all the players are saying it's great that we have this platform. It's like, here's my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's different, but like...
And what they want to do with it.
It's the platform.
Yeah. That all depends on what they want to do with it.
Right. I think, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting PR move. Again, I mean, I'm going to look up Jonathan Isaac's stats just so we can... I know from what I've seen, like clip-wise, he's like a solid young player, but... Okay, so tonight...
Oh, really? Had a good game of his life?
Dude, 16 minutes, 16 points.
Ooh.
6 for 7 field goals, 2 for 2 on 3, 6 rebounds.
Wow. Looks like this guy's going to be standing a couple of times.
Yeah, other bench players are going to like, oh, shit, I got to...
Dude, how?
I want to get a contract.
Look, how have the games been without like the people? I just see they put pictures of people on the seats.
Yes, they have people get a Zoom link.
Yeah. Oh, really?
We got to get a Papaya Night Zoom link into the games, man.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
Wait, is it just me or do they pipe in some sounds?
They do.
Okay.
They have some crowd noises, but people are watching on a virtual screen. It's actually not that weird to not have the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, watching it, I was just like, okay, this doesn't seem so bad.
It didn't feel that
They're just
crazy.
focused on I think
Yeah.
it's weirder for the athletes, to be honest.
Probably.
I think you would notice more if they didn't have those crowd noises. Because when I was like hearing, I was like, are there more people than there's less people? But it sounds like they're just piped in.
Yeah.
Piped in sound.
It's a little tinny.
Yeah.
And so I think they need to take that out.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you want to like red pill us with like okay, so there's no fans. You're going to hear the thing. Give us the full thing.
Yeah.
Put us like, you know what I mean?
That'll feel like a college game. Like they're not going to.
Let's do it.
Wow.
You know, if this is like a
College ball is more exciting anyway.
way better.
Yeah, college ball is way more exciting.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
College ball is
Yeah.
it's always yeah, man. There's just that energy to it. It's like,
Right.
you're right there.
What do the cheerleaders do? I mean,
There are no cheerleaders. Are they there?
I
Are there
don't know.
cheerleaders? I didn't see cheerleaders.
okay. I don't know who they're cheering on.
Be either team.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I guess. Do you think they just have one set of cheerleaders
Yeah.
for?
I mean,
the entire-
with no people. With no
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
true. There's
Yeah,
nothing to
right.
lead.
Yeah.
Right. You're not cheering
Yo,
on
there's
the
nothing to lead for
Right.
the cheerlead.
Yeah.
Right. The athletes are in the locker room. We're
Yeah.
not out here. We don't need this.
You're
kind
not
of
getting
sport.
anyone like pumped up.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You know, so it's what.
She's got like the t-shirt cannon, but
Yeah.
it just hits the wall and
What are the
fires
cutouts?
that guy.
What are the cutouts?
Puts a hole through the bag.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah, man.
The fucking mascot's there on a unicycle. You know?
They still have a
These
halftime
plates.
show. Nobody's there.
Yeah, the players got to clean it up.
Yeah.
There's nothing. So I don't even know how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see they had Adam Brody, not Adam Brody, Brody Stevens as a cutout at a baseball game?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. I saw that.
That's love.
And then I saw that Anthony Jeselnik posted it was like, it's only fitting that during they were showing his cutout, they in the middle of it they kind of had a commercial where it's like a side by side they were doing a commercial while showing that cutout.
Oh.
Yeah. Shout out to Brody one time, man.
Shout out.
Shout out to him. That's a good dude, man.
I don't think I'm understanding the joke.
It was
I
like
don't-
it's supposed to be almost like a memorial for his like. Well, I don't know if they know about him or just that he was dead, but they were showing this cutout, and then
Oh, the
as
com-
you're seeing it, slowly an M&M's commercial moves his picture smaller so they can make an M&M's commercial.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's a great Brody
Yeah.
Stevens bit
Yeah.
from beyond the grave. That's really
You know what?
funny.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take
I'm
it.
into that.
We'll take it.
But baseball.
Yeah.
Have you? You a baseball fan? I don't know this.
I'm not the biggest.
You like baseball, Alan?
They-
You
I
kinda
do. I do
baseball,
like
right?
the hats.
I
though.
like going to it.
I love baseball hats.
You got
Hats?
Marlins hat on. That's right.
Yeah.
Hats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you got
think-
a Marlins.
You got
Yeah.
Marlins hat on right
Yeah.
now.
Right. We talked about my favorite logo.
Oh yeah, the Cleveland Indians logo.
Right.
Right.
We talked about that.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
we
was
talked about that.
That was that was 2 weeks ago.
Right. I was
years
telling
ago.
Neil I didn't even know that was offensive.
Mm.
That's like that Indian kid with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
feather.
Yeah.
My favorite NBA. It just looks so friendly. I've seen the mascot
Yeah.
multiple times in person.
Very no.
Nice
it's-
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get racist vibes from him.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
the guy's not racist. It's the person who's getting money to put the guy's face on the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
They're the racists.
Right. Well, it worked. He was just friendly. He was always smiling.
Yeah.
He remembered my name one
Listen,
time.
man. Listen. I think if you like the logo, wear the hat.
But I can't find the logo no more though.
I got rid of it.
It's eradicated.
Yeah.
It's a collectible now. I think. Well, we were talking. I think they got to change it. I think they need to lean into the Indian, and just have it be like a big, like maybe like a big Gandhi, smiling Gandhi.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Really go in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like a group of Indian uncles with the Armani jeans,
Right.
and the black loafers, just standing outside the corner shop. That's the Indians
Yeah.
I know.
What are 5 brown guys? Just make it a restaurant.
Yeah.
5 brown guys.
Pack of cigarettes, no one's smoking it.
Yeah, nobody's going. 5. No, man. Yeah. So I've always I love the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the logo. Very tatable.
Yeah.
You do the Gandhi, you can have a hunger strike night where you, nobody serves any food.
Oh yeah.
No more food.
Nobody serves nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody anything at all.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
You just wear the hat hungry. That's it.
The players have to wear jerseys made out of like wool, like hand spun cotton.
That's what you got to do.
Dude,
Yeah.
mascot. That's hilarious, man. Mascot's just a hunger strike guy.
Yeah, we got to table that idea. I think we got something here.
That's pretty good, actually. Cleveland,
Yeah.
hit us up.
That's better than what they got now. They just got
It's
the
on-
C. It's just a C now.
You know what? It's a C. They'll figure something out. I think it's just interim stuff. They'll
Interim
figure it out.
stuff?
Yeah, they'll figure
Okay,
it out.
because it's pretty lazy.
Well, you gotta just make those types of moves to kind of quiet the noise a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and they'll change it.
All right. Well,
Baseball. Yeah, baseball's back. Basketball's back. I'm very happy.
Right,
Very happy.
right.
Jonathan Isaac, hell of a game tonight.
Yeah.
Got to give him credit.
Yeah.
Got to give him credit. Got to give him credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For that game, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta
You want to know career stats?
yeah. Don't give him credit for that.
Okay, so this year, he was playing 30 minutes a game, 12 points a game, 47% shooting, 34% from three, 6 rebounds. Not horrible, but not like God was like on his side. You know?
No, that wasn't
yeah.
God. That
Yeah,
was God.
but tonight was
Right.
some God numbers.
Looking out for
Well,
him.
you know, I think, you know, a little Holy Spirit was passing by. I had a little something extra to
they
give.
won, man.
You know what I'm saying? Holy Spirit sprinkle a little something.
A little bit, man. And you know that's the maybe that's what the Holy Spirit can do. It can motivate you.
Yeah, yeah. You might not
Take a
win the game,
stand.
but you know, it'll just be for him. That's for him. That's his stats.
That's right. Those are his stats.
Yeah, I always wanted to, and he played for the Magics, right?
The Magic, yeah.
Yeah. How are they doing now overall?
So they're in the 7th seed in the playoffs. So I mean, they're gonna be in the playoffs,
Wow.
dude.
I didn't know the Magics were good back then. When I was watching that Jordan documentary,
Oh yeah, they were a team.
I didn't know they were
Yeah.
as
They were
solid
a
as they were. I
team in the
forgot.
90s,
I
yeah.
forgot actually.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh,
they had a
did.
little window there. Where it was Penny Hardaway and Shaq.
Yeah.
Horace never played with them, right?
Horace did play with them.
He played with them, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Grief.
It's
Yeah.
also weird to see the Phoenix Suns being a powerhouse for a little
Yeah.
bit. It's like, oh, that's interesting.
Not just the worst team in the league.
Right.
I mean, such talent wasted.
But I just feel like, again, like what I was talking about, like the mentality is like all the same. Like all these coaches had like the same mentality of like just growing these guys to be amazing. You know, like that was the mentality. It's not there no more. Now, like every team just wants to trade.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, they're not going to groom no talent now. You got to come in hot,
Yeah,
ready to go.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we were talking about the Stephon Marbury doc.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of basketball. This is going to be a basketball
This
documentary
is,
episode. Folks.
you know, we were talking about the Stephon Marbury thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty. We'll get to the other TV show thing really soon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the Marbury doc was really interesting because we were talking about he came in the pride of Coney Island.
Right.
The community loved him. His family loved him. He had all this support, and yet the perception of him in the league was like troublemaker, ego. He wants too much money.
Do you think it was set up?
And this is the question: Did they not want to give him his money?
Right.
And so they're like, "Oh, he's troublesome." Listen,
Well, here's the thing. Okay.
because Duke could ball.
Right. When I was
Ball.
a kid in New York, all I heard was like the rumor was like America kicked him out, and I remember being a kid and I was like, America could kick out basketball players.
Right.
Are you serious? George Bush is watching the NBA and kicking people out. Like that's what I thought as a kid. I was just like, damn, this guys must be powerful, dude.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
I like how much power you gave to the president,
Dude, I
or
was
like you
like-
thought the president did.
I was like, they really care. Like I've been to Coney Island. I don't care about nobody.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Like I thought they kicked him out. So it was nice to see them clear that up. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
that was nice. We went back.
He left.
The ending was crazy.
Right.
The ending was wild.
Yeah.
You think that was staged?
They just waited so long to introduce him.
I know.
I thought they were never going to bring him.
Yeah.
I was the whole time. I was like,
Yeah. It goes to China. You're like, maybe in China?
right.
And then he kind of shows up in China. And you're like,
He's just casually eating dumplings. Yeah. So I'm like, he's been here the whole time.
It's-
We're almost done.
Yo, that is an interesting move to be like, hey, I don't want to talk about my past. Like, I don't want to relive those moments. Like, talk to my family, talk to my sisters, talk to my mom and my dad. They'll tell you what went down. That's really fascinating, yo.
It seems
The
like,
way they crafted the narrative. Sorry, go ahead.
right. No, I think that's intentional. I think his team may have wanted that. You know.
Yeah, and then in China,
wanna-
he's like
wanna-
revered. They got a statue of him in China.
Yeah.
So, did you see this, Alan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the ending of it. So, it's not spoiling for anyone in this room.
No.
It's
I've
okay.
seen the ending, yeah.
The ending is Stephon. So they tell his whole career arc, and then Stephon is in a barbershop in Coney Island,
Right.
and then there's a kid there
Yeah.
And-
with the same exact name.
with the exact same name, Stephon, and the kid's getting a haircut, and then Stefan's like, I used to get that haircut, right? And then the kid is, he's like, Stefan's giving him like kind of like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like pearls of wisdom,
Yeah.
like really great
Life
nuggets.
advice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't call it wisdom. I think it was just. I think he was just trying to open his mind up. There was one time it was like, I think it was like there was like a scene in there where like he was like talking to, he was like, yeah, you could be the president one day. I'm like, he's never gonna be the president.
Yeah, that was an emotional one.
Yeah, I'm like, you're eating chicken fingers right now. You're not gonna be the president of the United States. Don't lie to this kid,
Right.
But he was just trying to get him to open his mind up.
Yeah,
That I do get.
Possibility, yeah.
yeah.
New York boroughs, like LA too, is like you can meet a dude in Brooklyn who's just never left Brooklyn his whole life. That's a very common thing out there.
Yeah. I mean, same for people. I think about it's people from my hometown in Iowa. Stay there, live life. They're living it,
Really?
loving it, man. But yeah, but people, it will just
I guess that's everywhere.
Yeah.
There's always
everywhere
someone
for sure.
who just never left, won't go.
They like the
goes
comfort.
away. Yeah. So
Like the comfort, but Stefan, he liked the comfort too.
dude, I think he was more comfortable in China, man.
I think so. He got so far away from it, like really removed him. Holy shit.
I mean, well, here's the thing. I mean, pretty much all of his vices are legal there.
Wait.
So, dude, I don't know if you saw like the closing ceremony, but like, dude, just Asian chicks crying over a black guy. I was just like, just swimming in this Asian tank. Just my dog doing backstrokes in this. You just been milking this whole time, dude. I'm telling you, man. When you're American, they'll take care of you, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you went to India, they would have taken care of him the same way.
Nah, India doesn't roll like that.
But I think it matters if he's winning. If he
That's what
goes
I'm
there,
saying. If he's winning,
because
that's the
losing.
thing. He was winning. He didn't get him like hella championships.
China does seem like that kind of highbrow shit, like you know what I mean, like elite shit. Like, oh, we'll take care of you. Yeah.
Right.
We'll take you to the island
You're right.
off of Taiwan. You know what I'm saying?
because he
It's
got,
communism.
I don't
Yeah, it's
know,
bad.
didn't he get at least 2 titles for his team?
He did.
The Beijing Ducks.
Dude, he played really well
Right.
in China, and like, those Chinese players are solid.
Right. The reporters were so disrespectful asking him questions. Like they were, one dude was like, Mr. Ma Baby, tonight is your last game. Are you going to put up 60 points like Kobe? He's like, what?
yeah, don't put that on me.
And he goes, I'm going to play my best game tonight. Why
Don't put
would
that
you
in the baby.
ask? It was just
60 points.
if he was going to put up 60 points, he would not be in China right now.
Right,
Okay?
exactly.
Like, it's so disrespectful. Like, grieved.
Oh
All
my
the
God.
pressure he was trying to escape.
Right.
Just back in one question.
Dude, there's nothing like a nice authoritarian government.
Yeah.
You slide in, play ball.
Yeah.
Government's big brother. I got you. Take
Yeah,
care of
they
everything.
take care of 'em.
And honestly, you got away from a lot of people that were probably like a super like needing him to, provide and all that shit. And really, his career probably to him, he probably thought he was gonna win a few chips.
Yeah.
And there's something maybe to deal with like that disappointment and being like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to China, turn a new leaf, and he did it,
Yeah.
which was cool. It all came full circle,
Yeah.
You know what though? Those
Yeah.
Marbury sneakers would have killed in China though.
dude.
They would have.
Those were an amazing shoe.
Yeah, they would have killed in China. I remember them,
It's a solid shoe.
but they didn't.
Did you have the white ones or the black ones?
I never got them. I just saw them around all the time.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I never got. I always saw them around. I was like, man, these are cheap.
Yeah.
But I just wanted Jordans more. I don't know what else to say.
That's really good, man.
But yeah,
No,
they
I
were
mean
cheap.
that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
It's
But
truly a
they
difference.
were nice shoes.
Yeah.
Solid shoes, affordable, man.
You got them?
Kmart, yeah.
Kmart. That's where I saw them. Kmart.
Solid. So they had Starbury shoes. They had Shaq shoes.
I had Shaqs. I had
You had
Shaq.
Shaq shoes?
I had Shaq shoes.
I
You
never
would
got a
rather buy
Shaq.
Shaq shoes than
Really?
Stephon Marbury shoes?
No, so Shaq shoes were cool because they were the first basketball shoes to like have big feet sizes as a
Oh,
kid.
really?
Wow.
So like so it's like you can walk into a store
Yeah.
ready to spend $1,600 on Jordans, but they're not gonna have them in a 13 most likely.
Wow.
So as I've been 13 like since I was 9.
I'm sorry. You
Nine.
So-
you've been a size 13 since you were 9 years
So
old.
nine.
Were you the
Same-
same height?
No.
So your feet
No.
stayed the same size?
What? So your feet were like 1.5 your body.
Yeah, okay, probably since like 15. I over exaggerated that, but maybe 9. Maybe 9. I was like an 11 or so. But I was definitely
So-
wearing adult sizes at 9. I was wearing like adult, full on sizes by 9.
I mean, double digits is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Double digits, you're like a warlock or something. Like, what is that?
Freaking.
That's some
Yeah.
fantastical shit.
Dude, man, I was weird growing up, man. So, but yeah, Shaq's just had those sizes.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, boom, let's get them. And they were cheap too.
Jacks were solid too, man. The logo was tight.
Yeah, I love the logo. That was unique.
Yeah.
There's no like dunking, like on the rim hanging off. like,
Yeah,
dunking. That was
dude.
dope.
That was very dope.
Shout out to Shaq one
Shout
time,
out to
man.
Shaq, man.
Yeah, he actually sent me a couple pairs of Shaqs.
Oh yeah, he sent us a box actually
Yeah.
for the
Very-
Papaya crew. We're big fans of Shaquille
We love
O'Neal.
him here. We love him here.
We love Shaq in the podcast.
Yeah.
Papaya Shaq, Shaq Nine, Shaq
Got
Nine
us all
Sauce.
general insurance.
Oh yeah, man.
At
Dude.
no cost.
Yeah, I gotta say, some of
hot.
his brand choices are really probably speaking to a very specific demographic.
They're so random.
What is he? He's doing the General and then Icy Hot.
Right.
Icy Hot kind of makes sense, but when Shaq's
Yeah.
selling you insurance, like you don't use General. You bought your shit cash. It's all cashed out.
Right. Shaq.
Everything's liquid, Shaq.
Yeah.
I want to look up every commercial Shaq.
Dude, how many? Can we think of 5?
I'm Googling
I've
it
seen
right
him so many
now.
things, I just can't even.
He did Icy Hot, the General, University of Phoenix. No, he just. I think he
Okay,
just got a
let me
degree from the University
see.
of Phoenix. He's got his restaurant.
Yeah, he's done all that. Yep. So the Icy Patch, he did do Vitamin Water, Burger King, Kraft Foods, Pepsi,
I mean, come on,
Comcast,
man. That's all of them.
Radio Shack, and Taco Bell.
Radio Shack is an
Radio
obvious
Shack, yeah.
one.
Yeah, everybody did Radio Shack.
Yeah. Did they spell it like Radio Shack? Because that seems like low hanging fruit there.
I think I think you should have been born.
Oh my god.
What are the advertisers looking back on this? Like, damn it,
Dude, yeah. Our biggest demo, of course.
yeah.
Former Radio Shack employees. You guys remember Carjacks?
They still wear the shirts to the glory days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, yeah. Apparently, he's made over $300 million over the span of his career doing these commercials.
Wow.
Good for Shaq.
Yeah.
Good for Shaq.
So, man, dude, I just like seeing big, ugly guys win, man. I love seeing just big, ugly dudes win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like just because you gotta find Shaq is someone who's not meant to be in the mainstream like this. You gotta find your way in there.
Yeah, dude. I
How
mean,
do you feel about small ugly guys?
Kevin Hart's killing it, man. I mean, I
Kevin
can't.
Kevin Hart's.
yeah, he's small ugly dude.
He's a pretty like attractive guy though.
No, he's attractive. He's attractive.
He's more attractive. I think like a
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
Maybe when
He's fly.
He's cool though, right?
Yeah,
he
he's
overcomes his
cool. Not
ugly
bad.
All right,
With
yeah,
vibe.
with
Maybe in
the
a
yeah,
mugshot.
okay.
with the vibe.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think of like, was there an NBA player that was super ugly? Sure. I mean, no, Allen Iverson was a really objectively
Right.
attractive man
Dude, can we be honest? Like most ball players in the 80s and 90s were pretty ugly dudes.
for sure.
They're not like these guys now.
No.
You know.
Now they
who was that
skincare
guy?
routine.
Sam Cassell. Do you remember him?
Sam Cassell.
Yeah.
That was a real dog. Sam Cassell is a real dog. Ooh. Put that away.
Rough.
It's a no look pass, Sam.
Yeah, there were a few. Man, there are a few. There are a few in the league. The difference, you know, guys that were like built and stuff like. I mean, they're still built now, but they're like skinnier, more slim physique
Right. But
guys.
Shaq was big, pretty ugly, great personality, amazing ball player,
Funny,
charismatic, all those things,
all those things.
but ugly for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. But I'm just impressed.
I mean, yeah, gotta be.
You know, that's hard to pass
It's a hard thing to do to be
know?
to be that.
because I'm 6'1", 300, and I'm telling you, like, I'll just be like, if I thank goodness for the face mask, because when I'm not smiling, I look like I just want to kill somebody. By nature, that's how I look.
It's tough now with just the eyes.
Just the eyes. Just like
You know?
you just think everybody's like, you know. I think like a chick tried to flirt with me. I couldn't tell.
Or she was like, yeah, it's like, are you flirting with me or
Right.
telling me to leave,
Right.
Yeah.
get out of your space right now? Because it's
Right.
just this.
I
You
don't know
just
if
see-
I don't know if I'm bothering
You
you.
just see this, and so
Right. And that's hard for women because all they got is eye rolls. That takes that away.
no, it enhances that.
You think it
Eye
enhances
rolls.
it?
It enhances because you can see eyes.
Right. But you know, if they do it while they're smiling, I know. Okay. It's
Oh,
right.
I see what you're saying.
If they do it when they're not
The
smiling,
eye
it's
rolls,
like,
yes,
right. You
much
know what
more
I'm saying?
confusing now.
I could tell what the intention is with the rest of the face,
Yeah,
and without that,
yeah,
you know,
it's tough.
tough time to have a girlfriend, guys.
Really tough. Tough time to be set up,
Tough time.
but a great time to be arranged.
Right.
Ah. What do you mean by that?
You're getting so good, man. You're getting so good at this. I hate
Tethering that together.
Was that a double entendre? Wow.
See, but the beauty is that you guys give it meaning.
Right. I'm just so impressed. I just respect for craftsmanship, Neil.
Listen,
This is what you do.
SEMA.
Right. So we're gonna break this up.
We got to talk about
right.
We got to talk about the Indian matchmaking show on Netflix.
Right. Neil tells me to watch this show.
I tell Alan and Jonas. I send in the group chat. We have a group chat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Logistics.
Right.
But an
Right.
occasional offering.
Right. Sometimes if Alan changes the prices of his woos, he lets us know before he's like, hey, so you know it's going up a couple grand today. He lets us know in the group chat.
My throat hurts a little. It's going to be an extra
Market price
$1,000.
of dollars.
Yeah, it's like fish,
Right.
tilapia price,
So
woo price.
right. So
We were talking Indian matchmakers. You guys watched the show.
yes.
We all love it. I think overall,
Yeah.
an amazing show.
Fell in love
Right?
with it.
Let's talk about the specific characters because I think this is where, for me, it was crazy to see such a diverse representation of Indians.
Amazing. I think it's as diverse as it gets.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a white writer crafting an idea of like who an Indian was.
Right.
It was like actual just people, slice of life people, which was dope.
Right.
I think the producer
Regular
even
regulars.
said they were making it for South Asians and it was made by South Asians. Like, wow, it's great, right? So, I think we should start with the characters that we like the most.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my first pick is Nadia.
Go with that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
Super pretty, Guyanese.
Guyanese.
I'm not gonna lie. When they first introduced her, because they introduced her so early, I looked at her immediately and I was like, okay, I don't think you're Indian. Like, you know, I didn't know her services expanded outside of her country,
Right.
and I was like, all right, that's nice. You know, she's one of the.
She's from Guyana.
Yeah, and I was just like, and she was funny. She was actually pretty funny.
She was a great
Yeah, you know.
great personality, beautiful person.
Yeah.
I just didn't know. It was interesting to learn when she was going through the process of that. She's like, this could be a potential issue because of these cultural differences. That was interesting
Yeah.
to learn. I didn't know there was like
Yeah.
a division in between.
Regional division,
Yeah,
like,
regional
oh, you're
division.
from here, so that
might be
means you're
harder
a certain,
to-
you're less than
yeah.
or greater than.
Right.
So crazy.
Yeah.
And that becomes an
Very,
issue because
like,
these
standard-y.
marriages involve the families kind of intermingling so
Yeah.
much
Right.
that
But
that's
that's-
like a thing.
That's how that shit is, though.
Yeah.
It's like because there's a lot of colorism too
Yeah.
in, this whole process, and it's like
There's some
even
darkness behind this. It's not just all
Yeah.
like roses and
for sure, there's a
7-day
little bit of
partying
that.
going on here. This is
There's a little bit of that. So
real.
Nadia, she gets stood up by this dude Vinny,
Mm-hmm.
who's
obviously gay. Dude, this guy, so gay. This dude, he came in, and I was like, dude, this guy, no. This is, this was a guy she used as a filler to buy herself some more time. I think she did this,
you think the producers just sent him out?
dude.
Like
I was like, no,
alright,
there's
filler.
no way. Like, like everything just fits so right.
What about him was gay to you?
Dude, everything. First of all,
'Cause now as you say it, I kind of get it.
right?
There was another character that I for sure that was gay, but we can get to him later. We can get to him later. The dude in the jewelry guy,
Oh, you thought the jewelry?
the creative.
Yeah.
I thought he was gay for sure.
one?
He lives in India.
Guy that didn't want to settle down with anybody. He was like,
He didn't want.
Oh, was that the guy who thought he was crushing puss driving that Volvo?
yeah.
This is how I get it out. Yeah.
He was getting his Volvo like valet parked. I was like, all right, buddy, calm down, dog.
Dude is loaded.
Dude, I mean, I like his closet.
He seems like a great guy,
Nice
but
nice little closet.
I think he might be gay.
I think it was real.
Yeah.
I think it was real.
I don't know. I got that vibe off him. Vinny, I didn't so much get that from.
I got that
'cause he-
straight up, bro. It was that
Really?
bomber jacket, the hair, dude, and like
Yeah.
the way he was
Right.
good. And the match was just it was just too perfect. I was just like, I don't know, this is way too quick, too fast.
Right. You could tell they wanted
Yeah.
her over like a 4-episode
sure.
arc.
I think. And why would a matchmaker not do this? Hey, I just need a little bit more time.
Mm-hmm.
Take this dude right now. You're gonna find out he's getting 6 months, but I got you. And then like the next the dude she matched him with,
Right.
Yeah.
she matched her with,
Right.
was perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Dude, yeah. Do you think Vinny was like, oh, you're Guyanese? I thought you said Gayanese.
I was just like, I don't know. I dug it. I dug it.
Yeah.
Maybe if
I
it got
liked
to
it.
the point because there's a guy who reads faces.
Yeah.
If they went further and the guy who reads faces looks at him and is like, oh yeah, this is no go.
Right.
Gay guy.
Dog, okay, so let's go back to that dude crushing puss in the fall though, because I had a
Wait. Let's go back to Nadia. Let's finish Nadia.
Yeah.
okay.
We'll talk about that dude next because I want to find his name.
Okay.
Look at it. So Nadia meets this guy,
I'm gonna
Shekar.
Google dude crushing puss in fall though. Indian dude crushing.
Please just Google that to
Yeah.
see
We'll
what
see
comes
what
up.
comes up.
I'm just very curious to see what comes up on Google.
It's a guy.
See what Silicon Valley.
Guy pressing down on a cat or something.
Oh my god, it's gonna be Armani jeans for sure. We're getting some Armani jeans.
He gets stood
Shekar,
up.
dude. This guy, he's a lawyer, loves everything.
Oh yeah.
Is the exact same personality as Nadia. It's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
A lot of porn came.
Okay.
Just a lot of porn. Just a lot of porn. Black guy eating Indian
It
women.
is a lot of porn, dude.
So much.
Wow.
Looks great though. Very quality stuff.
Wow.
I'm gonna click on the link.
But
Yeah, you
she
didn't
only
click on
meets Shaker because
Yes.
she gets stood up twice by
She
Vinny.
gets stood up by Vinny. Yes, Vinny's a dude. She meets Shekar. Shekar seems, honestly, bro, if I was sober,
If you
I
were
think-
sober,
yeah, I think I'd be Shekar.
Oh really?
I think I'd be a Shekar. Dude,
actually, you do look like him.
the look is there,
Which is
Like,
one of the
not
reasons
even-
I called you.
which is why you call me.
One of the reasons I called you. Actually, that is.
Shekar looks exactly like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look like Shekar.
Yeah.
Shekar, Neil.
But didn't that seem like too like perfect of the package though? Oh, he owns like his 2 law offices in Chicago.
There's no way you can love law and have 2 practices and not be fucking somebody over.
No.
Is there any type of law to practice that's like genuinely like helps people?
So I know how this is all gonna play out. I can tell you right now.
Oh, that was
So Nadia and Shekar, they're gonna be very happy
okay.
for about, and I think they'll even go as far as get married. I think the marriage will last about 10 years. Right around the 8th year, she's gonna find out, okay, this guy's trafficking money for the cartel through Chicago.
Wow.
Yep. It's gonna be some shit like that.
And she's gonna try and turn a blind eye to it. She's gonna be like, you know what? This is affording
This is my
the house.
husband. Yes.
Her mom is in the house. She doesn't want her mom to know. You understand? And she's just gonna turn a blind eye to it.
Wow.
But eventually, the mom is gonna find out too, right? And then like the mom is gonna go to the daughter and be like, hey, he's paying all her bills right now. Like you shut up and do what he says.
Wow.
Right? I just see how this whole thing is gonna go.
Yeah.
Wow.
9th year, something's gonna backfire. Another pandemic, something's gonna happen.
One
Yeah.
kid on the way.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, all those things, and she's got a kid on the way.
Right.
Raise
Ooh,
the
that's
stakes
bad.
a little bit.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
Right
That's
now,
bad.
she's stuck in it. Like, this kid, his father, my child,
right.
Wow.
and he is smuggling in Molly from Canada
Right.
and selling to the indie rap scene in Chicago.
Well,
We have a show here on our hands, guys.
I'll tell you right now, Canada is they're way too nice to move work through Chicago. That's definitely cartel. That belongs to the cartel.
You're thinking Middle America, South America,
Yeah,
Latin
that's
America.
cartel money for sure.
Okay.
But something's gonna happen. He's gonna lose some of it.
Uh-huh.
Something's gonna go missing, and then now their lives are gonna be in danger.
Whoa.
And then right around the 10th year, someone's gonna they're not gonna kill her. The cartel's not gonna kill her, but they want to like shake her up a little bit, and they do that. She takes the kid and her mom and leaves him,
Wow.
and he's just stuck there.
She takes the kid and her mom, and Shekar is stuck to deal with the mafia.
She just leaves.
She leaves.
Indian women scare very easily. Just leave.
She's Guyanese,
West Indian though.
West Indian.
You understand?
Yeah, I honestly,
Is that a difference?
I don't
to you?
know.
You don't count that?
I don't know if it's the same. I don't even think they would identify as
every Guyanese person I met, like they rep that Indian side, like
because weren't they saying in the show it was like
because the cuisine is
slave trade? There were like slaves taken from India to those islands,
I
or vice
I didn't watch
versa,
that
and
part.
that's why there's a mix there. Or I don't know, something to look up.
No, I didn't. I know. I like how we're like guessing stuff. His laptop is right there.
Yeah, I know. But I think she leaves, right? With the kid and her mom.
Yeah.
And then the mafia still pursues her. So you have like this like road. She's like trying to get away. She's like on the road.
Right.
And the mafia's chasing her. And maybe it's just like one guy in the mafia,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And it's Vinny.
Whoa.
And it's Vinny.
Right.
Vinny got hired by the mafia
Right.
to chase Nadia
Yeah.
and kill her.
He's the
Right.
most infamous gay hitman they've ever had.
Right. But here's the thing, though.
Seduces them and then kills them right there.
I don't think they would chase him. I think they would just like know where they are and just use it as blackmail. Like, hey, we know where your family is. They're just gonna use it as blackmail. We know they're trying to run away, and then they force him to move to the Ozarks.
Whoa.
And then Jason Bateman is waiting.
He's waiting in a boat at the
Shakar,
river.
huh? You're Shakar? Jason Bateman's always got this like, huh? Shakar? Is it? Huh?
His wife has turned legitimately crazy now in the show.
Oh yeah.
In the-
Oh, we really need to use these laptops.
My fault, James. He invited me over to dinner last week.
Sorry,
His wife-
Amanda.
She's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. She makes crazy good fajitas.
She's just so quick to murder people now. It's great.
Yeah, man.
It's just,
You get to taste that blood, man. You just,
oh yeah, dude.
you gotta go in for it.
She has like those dead crystal blue eyes.
Yeah.
And she's like, nobody will ever get in the way of the
Oh my
chandelier. I was
You know,
like, what?
you know who she kind of reminds me of? That Killer Instinct, Aparna, who I am actually. Oh, we were ranking from most like to not like.
Yeah.
She's like towards my not like end.
Really?
She's got to be. Oh, she's not the top at not like?
She's not the top not like for me.
She's at the top for me.
Yeah, but we could just talk about Aparna.
For sure. Now for
Whatever,
our
fuck
listeners,
the ranking thing. I don't know why.
Right. But we do have to warn the listeners there are some spoiler alerts here.
Of course, spoilers every time you tune into Papaya 9. We're spoiling everything.
You want to have him put a disclaimer up before?
If you are coming here for your opinion on the show, or like, oh, should I check this out? You're in this. I don't know what to say to you. There's you need to reevaluate where you're at.
They read the disclaimer before. They
They
heard
know the
dis-
disclaimer.
yeah,
We
they
do it
heard
in the copyright law.
Yeah, they know it.
Anyway, yeah, a lot of spoilers.
So what was it about
Aparna-
Aparna you just weren't rocking with?
So she had that classic, like, when we were talking about like the white idea of a brown, like an Indian person is like super high achieving, super driven, super like overly attached mother, to a point where it's like, holy shit, you gotta cool it. Like you may have really created like a void in a person, but she's like trying to go on dates, and she gets set up with a bunch of brown comedians. You remember that? There's like a
Just a
streak
bunch
of like
of open
three,
micers.
dude. A bunch of three, like on the resume, it's like has his own podcast.
Yeah.
Did improv for 9 years in
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, I saw a sketch in one of them. It was
Yeah.
like someone was in the
Yeah, yeah,
doctor
yeah.
who did sketch. I was like, I don't know. I want to see it, but I doubt this guy's gonna be there.
Yeah, they put the link in the resume. It's like I gotta click. Oh boy.
She did make a valid point about like a reason she didn't like a guy, and it was like, and it had me thinking. I'm like, are all chicks annoyed with this?
No,
But she,
I think she's like so practical.
no, she made a solid point though. I will give her that, because she was talking about like a date that she went on, and she was just like, the guy's just so conversational. This was Shakar. She went on a date with Shakar.
That's right.
And Shakar was a dude like he just had a conversation with the bartender, and she was
Right.
just like, no, like you're with me. And I'm just like, I do that all the time.
Wow.
Because you want to seem like you're a nice person to other people.
Right. No, I just really be talking to people like, like you work here. I know your day's not going well. So tell me I want to know, So I could see that pissing a chick off. So I really want to know if like all chicks feel like that's a pet peeve when they're out on a date, I'm single. I don't know.
I'm single too. I don't know.
Right.
Alan?
Well, I took it as I don't like Aparna, so any of her opinions I'm not gonna trust. So she doesn't like that. Who
That's
cares?
right.
I don't like
That's how it is. Okay.
That's the thing. I just don't like her vibe.
Yeah.
She's just hella like closed off to anything
Yeah.
that didn't meet her standards.
Yeah.
It's
She,
like
she wasn't
what?
that interesting, but also she had a bad attitude. So at
You're a
least,
lawyer.
Yeah.
Right.
You're a lawyer.
Yeah.
You're a lawyer.
And she did
That's
this.
not
Yeah.
so amazing.
She did this thing that I didn't like. That anything someone else's like a passion or opinion, she said was weird. So she's like, I'd love to go to the beach, spend 10 days, relaxing. She's like, oh, you like that? That's weird. What? What's weird
Yeah.
about relaxing?
Yeah.
at the beach?
What's your idea? Yeah, the guy goes, literally,
Yeah.
what's your idea of relaxing? She goes, what? What would you be doing for 10 days relaxing?
Right.
Red flag.
The guy was like, I could be at the beach. Every guy could be at the beach for 10 days doing
Of
nothing.
course,
I
man.
could just
I
spend
think
10
there are a
days
lot of
doing
women that
nothing.
could be at the beach for 10 days. I think
Yeah.
she's a very particular type A personality.
Right.
But then this is the interesting thing with Aparna, because she gets her face read by the homie, face reader, who
Yeah.
honestly, man, we got to get him on the podcast.
Right.
Well, I want this face reader on the podcast.
I don't believe it's real.
I want him to read all of our faces.
I don't believe it's real.
Anyway, we'll talk about it after with the budget and everything. But he gives her a tangible thing. He's like, every day chant this mantra for Shiva, Lord Shiva. And so I mean, that's the only reason I think maybe she could have changed, because like after that, when we next see Aparna, she's like this, I love the sun, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just
Sure.
open and like all this, which is great. But it felt, when we were talking about it earlier, like it felt a little staged. It's like, how did you change that much?
Right.
You know, is God that powerful?
Well, here's the
Jonathan
thing.
Isaac would say yes.
I think
16.16 minutes. Yeah.
That stat line.
I think so. I think there could be a change, or they realize, there's no refunds here. So
Yeah, we don't make change.
Yeah.
right. right. So you get with the program, or
Right.
like she's not, so, but I don't know. I just like how determined she was. She just kept going for it. But
That's true.
I like watching her personality with other, like that date between her and Shakar was just so fascinating. Like, it's like, okay, they're both lawyers, but like completely different outlooks on what they do.
Right.
Paula, she's like, I hate this.
Right.
And he was like, what? I am happy. Like, I love, and she was like,
I
"What?"
love law,
Right. And she was like,
justice.
it was just like, yeah, this guy, I'm happy it didn't work out. Because at first he was just like, oh, she was great. I'm like, oh, she's going to ruin him.
Right. Right. Maybe Aparna knew though.
Yeah.
Shay Cars with the cartel. I mean, look, Shay Cartel.
Oh.
It's all there,
It's
dude.
right there. Right in the
Like
open.
she, I think the end of Aparna's story. This was the thing I didn't like about the show.
Yeah.
It was the most poorly structured TV show, as far as like people they introduced.
Right.
Because I don't know how Aparna ended. It was just open ended, right?
No. She did. She found a dude she was talking to. The dude she went on the goat yoga with.
Oh, yo,
But they don't also
yo, right.
they show that, but they don't follow up. Like at the end, they don't say like, oh, these guys are still going strong.
They're gonna
guys
get
There's no
engaged.
follow up. It's just
No
like,
follow-up.
Just like with Nadia.
Same with
Right.
Nadia, no follow up.
No follow up.
Again,
Shakar could have killed her.
which does happen.
You have no idea.
Yeah, but guys, again, let's not forget here, no refunds or exchanges. So there's no reason to even follow up with this. There's nothing that can be done.
What do you mean? Nothing can be done.
If okay, so I think the process was if she went with the person and it didn't work out, they'd have to pay another fee. Is there another? If she goes with this guy and tells her yes, this is the guy I want to go through with.
I think Seema, the main arranger, I think she works like city workers.
Right.
They get paid for the job.
Right.
I don't think she gets paid like per hour per match.
Right. So this is very important because we talked about this a little bit, and you told me this was a whole industry in India.
Yeah.
It's not just her. I thought it was just her doing the whole thing, like
No,
the whole country.
dude.
And I'm so ignorant. I was like, man, she's doing all those people. Like she really is.
All of India.
Yeah.
Well, the camera just pans out. You see that your own cameras. I'm like, dude, she's doing all that. But like, if you're telling me this is a whole business, multiple people do this.
Dude, it's a big business. I mean, wedding industry's big here too, I feel like, but yeah, dude, in
The
India,
wedding planners, not no
well, just like
matchmakers.
the meaning of an arranged marriage, it's so deeply embedded in that culture
Right.
that it's like really every person in the country does this thing. There's these things called they have love marriages, but the arranged marriage, that's like a very traditional custom. And I think it's dope in a sense that like you're not worried about like chemistry.
Right.
You're just like, are we good partners? Are we compatible?
Right.
You know.
So let me ask you
That's
this.
the argument for it. Yeah.
So how come like you haven't like
Listen.
Yeah, I mean, have you been offered to be set up by a matchmaker, an Indian matchmaker?
Look, I'm going home in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be making some calls to SEMA.
Yeah.
So calls.
because I'm watching it and I'm like, you fit all the demographic. Honestly, I would go in if I could, if she was accepting black guys, you know?
For sure, man.
But
hey,
I can't.
And you know what? I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen.
You know, I respect boundaries. This isn't for me. You know, but I can watch from the outside and
That's
observe.
real.
And I'm gonna come to the wedding. All 7 days. I'm
Hell
gonna stay
yeah,
all
bro.
7 days.
You guys are both invited.
Yeah. So,
Oh man.
you know, it's
It's gonna be
cool.
me and Nadia.
Me and Nadia. Shakers out of the picture.
Yeah, Shaker's gone. We're gonna
caught
be
the
cutting
feds
the
on him?
cake, right? And then I see there's blood on the knife. I pull it out, and it's just Vinny. He's like in the cake, but he's like dead. They're like, of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Is that Jerry?
Jerry.
It's a cherry red filling.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I love that, man.
I would love to get set up, bro. I'll be honest. I'm down. Like this is the thing. I don't get with people like, I can't believe this is a part of your culture because it's so
No, I don't
archaic,
judge
blah,
it.
blah. Motherfuckers have 20 dating apps
Yeah.
on their phones.
Yeah.
So you can trust a robot
Right.
more than like a person that's like been doing this for super long and
Right.
has a bunch of successful matches.
I mean,
And
and what are the odds of a successful marriage here?
Right.
50%.
50%.
But honestly,
It's like Shaq's free throws. Shout out to Shaq one
Yeah,
time, man.
I think his were lower.
Dude, if Shaq does a commercial for arranged marriages, if Shaq becomes Shaq becomes a SEMA,
Right.
oh my god, dude, I know what it's like to put together a winning team. Shaq's arranged marriages.
So let's
Want me
say
to throw you the lob?
Get it.
Excited.
It just look. The whole process just seems so stressful. But if you think about it, if there's anyone who would know someone that would be a good match, I guess it would be your parents.
Yeah.
You know, who've literally like, you know, she's like 25 your whole life. I guess they would know like, hey, you know, it makes sense. But I don't know if it just seems so stressful. There was this one scene where there was this girl and like some of the chicks, like they seemed like just a little bit desperate at the dates. All of them there was like a hint of desperation.
Yeah.
And
because the rest of their lives are solid.
right, but I think it was the process that like one chick she like almost like was cracking. She was just like, yeah, well, you know, I met all your family 3 times before this date, and I was just like, what?
Yo, right. Vyasar, right? The first girl that he met with.
Was it her? Was it the cute chick who was also an artist?
No, that was Ankita.
Okay, I was rooting for Vyasar. Was that the big dude?
Yeah,
Teddy bear?
yeah.
The Indian teddy bear?
Yeah.
Dude,
That's a great
I love that
nickname.
guy.
Yeah, and the Seth Rogen vibe.
I loved him so much.
He was so dope.
I was rooting for him. I haven't finished that episode yet.
They'd leave it off with him. He like
Yeah, they don't follow up.
it's
That's the
open ended.
problem.
I
Yeah.
want to know what happens to Vyasar.
So wait, it ends on that FaceTime call?
No.
No, you
No.
still have like 2 more.
He meets someone else, and then you just never follow up with
Right.
what happens.
It's like a good match to go on a date, but then you never hear.
Right.
He was so positive, but he was kind of interesting
was
because he was
interesting,
so.
man.
After they interviewed him for the first person he meets, he was so positive. He's like, "This is great. There's a connection here. This is amazing."
Yeah.
It doesn't work out at the end. He
Right.
meets somebody else. This is amazing. This is so great. He has a very,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Positive.
Positive.
outlook.
But I could tell you know what I think was killing him? He looks like a dad and he's not even a dad. Like he looks committed already. Just the way like he
Yeah.
dressed. I was like, dude, like you look taken.
I was surprised
Yeah.
to learn he was
The
born in
sandals?
1990.
Yeah, he was born in 90?
He wasn't born in 90.
He was born in 90.
Because the first chick was 7 years older.
So yeah, she was
Oh yeah, she was 83.
83. So she'd be like 38. Yeah.
I just liked him. I liked him so. I was rooting for him, man.
Dude,
Me and him would be great friends.
he had a really cool story.
Yeah.
Too, and I'm glad he shared all that shit about his dad.
Yeah.
It's very humanizing, and he to me seemed like the most representative of like my experience being from the Midwest and being Indian. Of just like you have to code switch all the time and shit. You're like talking to your homies one way, and then you have to talk to your mom in like a certain way so that she understands it.
Right.
That was really cool to show that, and it wasn't like heavy-handed or anything. It was just like, yo, this is real.
Right.
This is real shit.
What did he say? Did he say that he's dated nothing but white chicks up to that point?
Which I very much understand.
That's how you connected with.
Vyasar, I think he's also. I think he's gonna. I'm rooting for Vyasar.
I'm rooting for him.
He's Indian, by the way,
Yeah.
Jonas. In case you forgot.
Honestly, at first glance, like he does look a little Pakistani. Like I could see Pakistani a little bit.
Yeah.
At first glance, I was like, oh, okay, I can see
I mean, I'm not. My eye's not that sharp, so
Oh,
good for you.
no. I got that.
Yeah.
I just like how he was staring at the girl the whole time. Dude. Yeah. Like he has like
Very pouty, kind of like.
Very-
He actually reminds me of a homie from back home.
really.
Yeah, a little bit, same energy.
Yeah.
But
Let's get him on here.
good dude, man.
Yeah.
It was
Very
interesting
good dude.
how his interests were like magic cards.
Yeah,
and
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and
Dude,
Dragons.
he lost her immediately when he said that. Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't think I would find that fun.
Dude, that first girl was super blunt with him.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
She wasn't into it.
She was not into it, but like
No.
really wanted to tell him why. I think it was very like,
Right.
do you understand why this wouldn't be a good match?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
How are we having a marriage argument
Yeah.
and we're not even gonna be married?
It's funny that he goes through a breakup and immediately starts painting his like Gundam toy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It goes back to it. Like, it was like no big deal.
G-force can't hurt me.
He's like, I just have to wait until I find the perfect one, and then we'll see it. And I'm like, all right. Put the toy down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out this. Put the fucking toy down.
He's sobbing.
Put it down. What's the matter with you?
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, yeah. Lots of pressure to meet the family up top, too, man.
Oh yeah. First meeting.
But it's also just like, get out of the way, son. Like, just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Just meet him right away. What's the build up for?
Yeah.
You know? Because if that's not working, it's not gonna work in the long run.
Right.
If that's not a match, it's not. I mean, you could make it work, but it's
But I
gonna
was
be
just
hard.
like surprised at like just how much influence the parents had in these decisions. You know, like an American matchmaker would never be speaking to anybody's parents.
Yeah, the parents are wild.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's truly unique.
Yeah, no, I mean they're very particular. They're just like, I'm fucking, this
Right.
guy is a loser.
What kind?
Yeah, the mom
Done.
calls one of them a loser.
Yeah, there's always loser.
The dude
Yeah.
from San
Shake-
Diego.
So yeah. Well, oh god, it was such a
it was
bar.
Aparna's mom.
Yeah.
It was Aparna's mom.
Yeah.
She goes, oh man, oh god, always losing.
She whispered it so like
Yeah,
squeeze
and I was
leaves.
fucking, oh my god, dude. Aparna.
It was this dude from San Diego, and he was successful, but he gave her like this backstory that made her like just back out. He was just like, yeah, you know, I've been living in my mom's house this whole time, but I've been investing in my business, and I've just finally been able to work myself out of my mom's house. And she was just like, I don't think I could be with a guy, you know, he just moved out of his mom's house. In her defense, he's grown,
Yeah.
but in her defense,
He was like older than her. She didn't like that.
right. Do you guys think your parents would set you up with good people? This isn't for you, Alan. This isn't for you. Stop letting me dig you in holes, Alan.
You did do it in a plural. You said you guys.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, listen.
Yeah, let's take the cultural thing out of it.
Okay.
Would you get an arranged marriage?
Right, because in my head, we're all single here.
Okay.
In my head, we're all single.
For this
Particular
Hypothetical,
question.
yeah.
this hypothetical.
Right,
Okay.
Single.
right,
I 1000% would.
right. Because I can't afford to cause no more arguments in relationships. so what is would you trust your parents to set y'all up with good people?
I think so. I would do it. Dude, I mean, it just seems like it takes a lot of the bullshit out.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way. But, you know, maybe that's because I feel like that kind of like, I'm young,
Right.
meeting people, and, you know, I just haven't had that experience at all.
Right.
And so it's like, yo, if you find a person that's compatible, who knows you better than your parents?
Right. Alan, I don't know. There's a little hesitation.
Nah,
there.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
Damn.
I don't think I would like the person my mom chose.
Okay. Okay. This sounds like this came from experience. Was this some experience?
No, but I just knowing.
Okay.
Knowing your mom, you think
Yeah,
she would
yeah.
pick something that
Mm-hmm.
would maybe be more like what she would think would be good for you, rather
Yeah.
than like what you actually know is good for you.
Yeah.
See,
But you meet the person. That's the thing. It's like it's just a setup.
Yeah, that's true.
You meet him and then you're like,
Yeah.
all right, no.
I know, but
Yeah.
it isn't that. This is like you're meeting them with the like
With the intention,
straightforward-
yeah.
Right. We're not dating for like years here to figure.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
you're coming in this to get married up top, and I like that. That part I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, do you see a future in this?
Right.
At least it eliminates any real games.
Right.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
if you guys are both have the same goal, it makes things smoother.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think there was one where, like up top, like they were talking about if they wanted kids at their weddings, if they wanted, if they wanted kids, like
Oh, yeah.
on the first date. I'm like, yo, these people are
Yeah,
saving
they want-
themselves like 8 months,
Yeah.
off the top.
It's just stuff you gotta. It's
That's
really
great.
fascinating.
I like that.
It's really fascinating. Would you get one?
Hmm?
Would you get arranged?
I don't know. So here's the thing about my parents. My concern is like they wouldn't give me someone I want. They would give me someone I need. You understand?
Right.
That's horrible. Are you kidding? What? My mom would give me someone like financially responsible. Dog, get out of here, dog.
Oh
No. That's for sure what they would do.
yeah, I want someone who's breaking quarantine.
Yeah,
bro.
come on, dog. Yeah, she give me someone responsible, like who wants a family. They want me out of comedy. So bad.
you. Well, yeah, I can see why, but you want more independence. You're just not at that point in your life, which realistically, yeah, I'm not there too. But like hypothetically, I would do it.
I know, but there's a part of me that does feel like, all right, I'm 29. I'm about to be 30.
Oh, that's right.
Like this. I'm not like 22 anymore.
Dude,
I
that seed's
should-
not getting any fresher.
Right. You understand? So I don't know. I just there's also that part of me that's like, come on, Jonas. You're about to be 30.
Interesting.
So
Well, I think we've gone maybe 30 minutes too long.
you said
I'm wondering now because I looked at the time when we started and I'm like, it's been a full hour.
That's a clip.
That's a clip. That's the clip.
yeah, that's the promotion.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about this more. I think we could talk about this for hours, honestly.
okay.
Neil is like, do you want to just get up and walk away?
You want to just walk?
just
We're still talking about it, and it slowly just fades to
Ye-
black.
yeah,
No
yeah.
explanation.
Right,
yeah,
right.
I like that. I'm okay with that.
Final thoughts on it?
Final thoughts on any matchmaking?
Yeah, I know, but that would be like another 15 more minutes.
No, final.
Just-
Final.
I don't know.
That's the last thoughts.
I don't have final thoughts. I just
Well,
have a
from
lot
what
of
you've
questions.
seen so far, because you haven't even finished.
I haven't finished it.
Oh, you haven't finished it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be a good person to be arranged.
You don't think so?
Just based off of that interaction right there. just based off of that small little thing right
I would
there.
be that guy. I've been setting him up, but he said no to everybody.
Right.
I'm just in my bed like, I don't know, guys.
Do you think you would be more of a? Because there's guys on there who are like super picky.
Yeah.
That they'll meet with a ton of girls.
Yes,
and other
Akshay.
people. Yeah.
That's like my cousin, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I see very much a lot of my cousin in that. Akshay, yeah, he sees like 100 women,
Yeah.
says no to all of them. My voice just
Doesn't
cracked.
settle. Or would you be like? Because there's the big guy we're talking about. He seems like enthusiastic about every date.
Right. But
do you
you know
think
that
that's
was
That's
what is it? She broke up with him because his income. It was just like, oh yeah, fortunately his income was too low, so she
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's right. He's a teacher.
I mean, he's a teacher. He's
Yeah.
not. I would say teacher, comedian. Like salary rise, you're fucked.
That's
Fucked
a
for
house,
a while.
though. That was the thing.
He had a
was
nice
like,
crib.
That's a house.
He's in
Right.
Austin. He's got friends.
He was stable.
It's a good person to like
Stable.
build a life with.
yeah, stable. That was his house, right?
How do you not want like an optimist as your partner?
I don't know.
Well.
I don't know. I just don't know what she did.
Yeah.
So no, I mean we'll continue this.
We can.
But you did say you wanted to finish up your take on Extraction, Alan.
Yeah, we could get into that.
Yeah, I mean we could tap into that. But one thing with the Indian matchmaking,
Yeah.
I thought the best part to me was Akshay's mom.
Oh yeah.
I believe her name was Nima. Scratch that. I don't think it was Nima. But she was so intense about my son needs to be married by the age of 25 on this month, on this day, which is like such a real reality.
Right.
And she has, my favorite moment is she's in the kitchen and she has this blood pressure machine.
I haven't seen this yet.
Oh, it's hilarious. Hilarious. She has the blood pressure on, and Akshay's sitting there, and she goes, "Look at my BP, BP high. You're making my BP high." And that type of guilt, that Indian guilt, love it. Because there's no producer in the world that can make that shit up.
I'm dying, and you're responsible.
It's yes, son, you are literally killing me.
Yeah. You're the responsibility.
Dude, Indian parents love to lord that guilt. That's
that's a cultural thing, I think. My parents
very
do the
much
same thing too.
Oh, really?
They'll straight up be like, Jonas, if you kill your mom, like I would make a mistake.
If you kill your mom?
Yeah, like my dad was always like this. My dad was always, if you kill your mom, like I'm leaving. I'm not saying. I was like, it's like,
dude.
It was vice versa too. My mom was like that with my dad.
I remember, dude, my mom would like, when I was getting older, I was going through puberty and being like objectively shitty. She would like look at pictures of me when I was a child and just sob, be like, "Where's this boy? What happened to this boy? Now there's some freak ghoul with me." So funny, man. They love just lording that guilt.
Do you think she'll be a little jelly when you get? She will be a little jelly when you get married. You're her only boy.
Who, my mom?
Yeah.
I don't think she'll get jealous. I think she'll be happy.
A little jelly? You're not hers no more?
I don't think she'll get jealous.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Oh, she's ready. She's ready to get rid of you, huh?
I don't know. We got, like I said, man, I go home in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Will you report back?
I will report back
gonna have,
with a wife.
He's gonna be matched already. She's got a new co-host.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the co-host of the show.
Right.
Dude, my mom's name is Seema. Like, legit.
I mean, all of those names are pretty common Indian names, weren't they?
I've
heard all of those names before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except the one with the V.
Vyasar.
Vyasar.
That was the one
That was a nice name, though.
Yeah. It was crazy.
My guy.
Crazy dope name.
My guy.
All love to Vyasar. Yeah, man. And then what else? I'm excited to see the next thing.
Yeah.
Excited to see the next installment of it.
Yeah.
I wonder if they shot it like pre-corona, and they're like, "Oh man, we got season 1 on the decks, man. It's gonna be so great." And then corona happened, and they're like, "Shit, we got to do this on Zoom."
I'm gonna be honest. They probably shot it during Corona. Indians don't care, dog. Indians don't care, dog.
They did not shoot Indian matchmaking during Corona.
Care, bro. I be up in Shell. They don't care, dog. No, that whole thing was probably shot illegally, dog. They don't care. They got an amazing work ethic. Ain't nothing shutting it down, dog. They probably do. They show you the parts when the police came and told them to shut it down.
Get that herd immunity.
Yeah. There was a scene in like where they were in Mumbai, like having a date, and they were like the only people like eating. Like it was outside, like the whole street was empty. I'm just like, all right, come on.
Oh shit.
Like,
no, but a show will.
It's a great show, regardless.
They'll pay money to get the restaurant empty.
It's a great show, regardless.
Did they shoot Indian matchmaking during Corona?
I'm not saying that they did. I'm saying that they would if it came to it.
Oh my God.
They're probably shooting the next season right now.
Seema's like, yeah, we're really excited for this next season of the show.
She goes to the face reader and he tells her she has COVID.
He was looking. Oh no.
He puts a face mask on. I cannot. We're running too late, dog. We're running way too late. This ended ages ago.
Oh man. That's hilarious, bro. Oh my God. Alan, you got one?
No, I'm spent.
Fuck yeah. All right. Thank you for watching Papaya 9. Please rate, subscribe. All this stuff. We love you very much. Thank you. Bye.
Papaya 9. Papaya 9 News.
with Neil and Janice.